the same as you. But you were taught that the people in the walls weren't like you, that we were demons. Hatred was part of your training.
No! You're wrong, Eren. I convinced them to keep going because I wanted to become a hero. I wanted to be respected. The truth is, your mother was eaten by a Titan because of me.
I'll just keep moving forward. Till I killed my enemy.
Oh! I thought he was softening up. No! Yeah, let's go! And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 5, Declaration of War. That last episode ended off kind of crazy with Eren pulling up a Reiner and setting him up in a trap. It looks like they're underground. So if either one of them turn into a Titan,
they can't. I think that's why he made him go down there.
Yeah. So, but why would Eren? Well, I guess he can regenerate.
Yeah, but he doesn't look like he's in his strongest form right now. Because you remember when they get injured, it takes them time
to heal,
to be able to even go back into their form. So maybe he's bringing him down under there so that he can't turn because he's not at his strongest point, but he wants to let him know, bitch, I'm here.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think Eren probably has other people in that room with him.
I don't think that young kid would have brought him down there with Rand. He'd be like, why do you want me to bring him with all these people here? I don't they could be around somewhere else, but I don't think they're in that little cellar with him. I think he's just kind of there to taunt him a bit. We're going to find out.
Yeah, let's get into it.
I'm enjoying these episodes that's more than just them running around on horses, to be honest.
It's a different
I keep having this dream.
See Annie.
Yeah, it's probably a flashback because Reiner's unstable. Right? Ever since the kid died, his personality split into Marlo or whatever his name is. Marcel, yeah.
He was probably hoping they'd be forgiven, but after the way we abandoned Marcel, we were in no position to.
I don't know if it was forgiveness he was after. I couldn't really tell you why, but I think he just wanted to be judged. Evening. It's been 4 years, Reiner.
Hey, what's wrong? Mr. Kruger said you were old friends and that he wanted to surprise you. It's true, right? You two were friends?
Yeah. And we have a whole lot to catch up on. I don't even know where to start. It can't be. Eren.
The fact he looked like he bought the fucking shit his pants is crazy.
Oh, this is where this guy's supposed to make his big announcement. I'm intrigued.
What do you think he's gonna say?
Oh, fuck, maybe he's gonna say that he's the Titan.
Or time.
Yeah, well,
it's almost
what's
time.
one Titan when they have 6 others?
They have 5.
My goodness.
They want him as the 6th. They're missing Annie. They're missing Eren and Armin.
I'm sorry to interrupt your preparations.
Yeah,
I just wanted
Armin.
to see your face.
It must be a haunting sight.
They have 5.
A bad case of stage fright.
Fear not.
You
look
yes,
courageous
yes,
and
yes.
dignified. You are a truly brave man.
So I guess the
My
power
family
scale
knows that well.
is shifting.
I'll wish you luck and take my lead.
I'm glad you came by.
And her time is running
Don't
out.
kill me.
Like if she dies while in that thing.
Sit down, Reiner. I found us good seats. You can hear everything that happens on stage. We're right beneath an apartment building. It's behind the stage, but still, it's full of excited families waiting at their windows for the curtains to rise. They're all directly above us.
Can't turn, I guess.
Oh!
Say, Mr. Kruger, did you cut your hand?
Yeah, it's just a scratch. Reiner, sit.
So, I think I should head back to the others now.
No, Falco. You should stay here and listen to us.
Scary, Eren.
Just do as he says, all right?
Okay.
Now then, let's get out of here.
Huh? woman knows something, bro. She knows
He's
something.
gotta go.
It's been quite a while, Mr. Leonhardt.
Oh,
Evening, Mrs. Brown.
that's the
I
guy.
don't believe I've seen you since your son came home. Speaking of which, I hear Mr. Hoover died in his sleep, I believe.
Isn't that Annie's dad?
He
Yeah,
always used to
Mr.
speak
Lane.
of how proud he
That's
was
the
of
guy
his
that was
son's
training Annie to
courage.
be like a top
How
fighter.
he gave his all for Marley. I'm sure that Annie was just as
She's
brave.
not dead. My daughter is alive. One day she'll come back. She promised me she would.
That's me.
To think, we're about to declare war on what's left of Eldia from the Eldian internment zone.
Wow.
They're gonna bring
Even General
everybody
Colby's
together
here.
that they've
Along
been
with almost
fighting and say,
every
hey,
other
let's go
important
kill all
Marleyan
the
officer.
Titans that are living
The
on
crowd's
the thing.
also full of
then
nobles and
after that-
ambassadors.
Not to mention journalists from every newspaper in the world that's worth the ink.
It kind of feels like we're the center of the world, doesn't it?
The Tybers did this? Can't believe
I feel
they're
like
this
she's so
powerful.
sweet. How are you?
They're just as
Why?
outdated as we are.
Oh.
Why are you this big hideous titan with a long face? I hate you.
Falco and Mr. Brown
Well,
haven't come
just
back
because
yet.
she's a sweet person doesn't change her.
Commander
I know,
Magat
but
sent
the other
me.
ones, they make sense.
He needs his
They
Eldian
look like
warriors.
assholes. Especially this dickhead over here.
I think he's just trying to play the part because he feels guilty for the other guy dying to save him. I get why Reiner is the way he is.
If I left my friend to die and did nothing, I'd also.
He didn't leave him. He was about to snatch and get killed. The guy made a split decision of pushing him out the way, and then the guy got hit.
Why, Eren?
Right?
Why
They
come
should have.
here?
They should have transformed.
What do you plan to do?
True, but they were kids, right?
The exact same thing
They
you
could have
did.
pulled him out of.
No.
As for why, that's the same too. I don't have a choice. That's why.
Oh, he's gonna kill all those people. He's there to kill those people.
Yeah! Motherfuckers like, this is
Holy
payback
Christ.
and you gonna
He's
watch.
there to get rid of
Show's
them all.
begun.
Cause he came and oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
This is serious business.
Eren's on demon time, boy.
Roughly a
If he
century
gets it.
ago, the Eldian Empire ruled the world.
He better get it. He hasn't been letting me down recently. I've grown to like him a bit.
Season 4.
Humanity
Eren,
as we know it
specific.
could go extinct
Yes.
3 times
And end
over.
of season 3.
And the body count still wouldn't match the number of lives the Titans have stolen. Such is the legacy of the founder, Ymir. So much has been lost. Countless people and cultures wiped out. Histories crushed underfoot with their pride. Eldia's history is all we have left, and it only tells of killing. You see, once the Eldians ran out of foes to conquer, they began to fight amongst themselves, vying for power. Thus began the Great Titan War, which saw 8 of the 9 Titans locked in an endless cycle of bloodshed. But there was one brilliant Marleyan who saw in this chaos a path to victory. He was the heroic paragon we all know as Helos. Thanks to his cunning manipulations, Eldian infighting grew far worse, and the Empire grew weak. Then Helos joined hands with the Tiber family.
Oh, he's a
and forced the
traitor!
supposedly unbeatable King Fritz to retreat to a far-flung island.
Oh, you are a rat-ass bastard! You the reason!
That said, he fled with his
His,
power
his,
intact,
his
and
forefathers
his reign
are
continued.
the cowards that teamed up with the
With him, he
Marley
took
to kill.
tens of millions of Titans, ready to trample the world. at
I wasn't
his
even
command.
like it wasn't even coming to me.
It's believed
I'm too busy being stressed.
that our world continues
the
to
Marley
exist
get clapped?
unbroken
Yeah.
for one reason alone: chance. Our scholars can field no better explanation. In order to fight this existential
fuckers, they can all
threat,
go.
my motherland Marley
don't
sent
care
a team
about
of
that.
4 Titan warriors to take the founder. But they were
These people,
soundly
I
beaten,
kind of care.
and only the armored Titan returned. It's clear now, the ancient engine of cruelty called the Eldian Empire is alive and well today.
Honestly, it makes sense. I get why you plunged my home into hell. You were on a mission to save the world, right? So you had to.
My orders are to send you to the gate, Yeager.
All right.
This way, you two.
I feel like I've seen you before, but I can't quite place you.
Who is that?
Where are you stationed?
My unit's out west near Lakua.
They sent me to help bolster
Which one
security.
of Eren's friends is that?
Chatting with an Eldian, even if you are a warrior.
Well, isn't that a shame? I'd started to take a real liking to your beard.
Oh, peek!
It's the Panzer unit. Thanks for all your hard work, guys.
Honestly, we should be thanking you. You're in a really good mood today.
What are you doing? Let's go.
What
Who is that?
What?
Maybe
Those
it's
soldiers
Armin?
ride the cart.
It's got to be one of Eren's people trying to lead them away so that they can't
No offense,
intervene.
but it seems like he did more harm
Especially
than
since they
good.
sent Zeke somewhere else.
Hear anything?
Zeke is a big problem.
Yeah, so it's...
Report everything you hear to me.
Maybe John?
I don't care how insignificant it may seem.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to think of what other girls are still left.
Yelena.
Okay, so do you know Eren?
No.
No?
So where's Commander McGath?
Porco!
Nice. They're underground. They're fucked.
So did Eren just make a new friend with that person?
I don't think so.
Why
I
does
think
Vice
there's somebody
Chief Brown
we
seem
haven't
so
seen
afraid?
yet.
Mr. Kruger said they were old friends, but... Old friends? Just how many years has he known him? If it's more than 4, then they met on Paradis. Wait, that can't be right. Because if it is...
It can't be.
Oh no.
He's putting 2 and 2 together, boy. Yeah, that's 4. You're right. You all
Most of you consider
don't
the
get.
history I just recounted to be common knowledge, but I stand here now to inform you that it is somewhat divorced from truth. I know this because the Warhammer isn't the only inheritance the Tiber family bestows.
Oh?
We've passed down memories as well, truths, which I will now share with you. Some 100 years in the past, the Great Titan War was ended, not by Hellos, nor by my Tiber forebears. The savior who ended the fighting, the hero who saved the world, was King Fritz himself. He was plagued by guilt over the Eldian Empire's vicious past. He'd grown weary of watching families and countrymen torn apart by war, and he wept for Marley, a nation under constant pressure. So when he inherited the founding Titan, he plotted his own downfall with the Tibers. Together, we created a Marleyan hero who would drive the king out. His name, Hellos. After that, King Fritz moved as many Eldians to Paradis as he could, erecting his great walls around them. He left a warning that if anyone threatened his peace, countless Titans would be unleashed in retaliation. However, he never intended to make good on this threat.
Because he makes it so that anyone
King
who
Fritz
gets
made
the
a
fucking...
vow renouncing war.
Ah, so this guy's telling the
bound
truth.
his successors to uphold it, just as he had. Thus, his ideology was passed down to each new King of the Walls, and the Titans with the power to crush the world remained dormant. Marley didn't stop Eldia, and chance hasn't kept the world from being crushed. It was the King of the Walls, Karl Fritz, a man who yearned for peace. That's it. That's all he wanted. He said that if Marley grew strong someday, and came in force to shatter his peace and seize the founding Titan, he would accept it. He believed the sins his people committed were so horrific that they could never be atoned for. When the day of retribution finally comes, I will accept it. But until then, let me enjoy this walled paradise, free from strife. I ask for nothing but a brief span of peace. Those were the final words the king left us with.
What does this mean? If what he's saying is true...
So Marley and the Tiber family didn't really save the world? That's
Well,
just a
General,
story
your thoughts?
Fritz?
But if the King of the Walls wishes no...
Willie wouldn't lie.
That means Paradis doesn't actually pose a threat, right?
It's true. To secure our own safety, my family joined hands with King Fritz. We became heroes to the world, while our fellow Eldians became devils. Put plainly, we Tibers are petty thieves, growing fat on honor we did not earn. I stand before you, willingly parting with my false glory. Because I have come to understand that the world we share is in grave danger.
Commander! The warriors are gone, and we haven't heard from any of the soldiers we sent to collect them.
Mobilize the reserves at once. Track them down.
Yes, sir.
The only one who figured it out was that
Looks
girl.
like it's begun.
She figured something out.
Shit, that really hurt. What the hell is this place?
Looks like a pit meant to detain warriors like us. It's a classic. The space is too cramped to transform in. And with two of us down here...
Got it. We just crush each other. I'm still confused, though. What's that soldier's plan?
Couldn't tell you. They really were familiar, though. I know that much.
I'm getting very nervous.
Please stay and watch. This is my atonement.
It has to be him. That's the one, then.
With the Founder's might, King Fritz erected 3 walls, using a great host of Colossal Titans. Counted together, the walls surely contain tens of millions of Colossal Titans. They guard the King's peace, as his shield and his spear. Or they did. But now that peace is being threatened from within. An uprising has taken place on Paradis. The king has been deposed, the founding titan stolen.
Oh,
the
that's
thief
why.
is an enemy to every man, woman, and child.
Eren.
About Eren.
Eren.
Oh, fuck. His leg is
His
broken.
name is Eren Yeager.
Big dog.
You tricked me. After what you said, I respected you. But you were just using me.
You cold.
Yeah, I was. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I did it because I needed your help.
The letters
This
you had me
is
sent
Eren I
outside the
wanted like
internment
2
zone.
seasons ago.
Who were they to?
I can't say the letters made it to my family, but they reached my comrades.
I didn't know.
Wait. You wrote your comrades?
If the Colossi of Paradis are ordered to walk, the rumbling will be felt across the earth, and death will follow. Until
Assuming
now,
Eren can
only
control it
royalty
now.
has had the power to wield the founding titan, and King
he
Fritz's
touches
vow has
someone,
kept his
he can't.
descendants from using it. But this Eren Yeager has found a way to
It's like
use the
Christopher.
founder without having royal blood,
Historia, rather.
which means he could begin the rumbling at any moment. Once the walls of Paradis begin to walk, there will be nothing we can do, except flee in vain from the sound of earth-shaking steps that will herald our doom. These monsters will crush every city, trample every tree and flower. They will literally flatten our world.
He's exactly right. I'm the bad guy Willie says I am. If nobody stops me, there's a chance that I'll destroy your whole world. But to my eyes, you looked like the bad guys too. That day, when you breached the wall, when Titans destroyed my home, when I watched as my mom was eaten, I couldn't understand it. Why, Reiner? Tell me why my mom was eaten by a Titan.
It's because we broke the wall that was protecting her.
Yup.
Why did you break the wall?
Because y'all were greedy. You wanted power.
So we could use the chaos to sneak in, to find out if the king would react.
But what was your mission?
To save the world by taking the founder.
Well, that's that. If all that was to save the world, then you didn't have much choice.
I remember what you said. You promised we'd pay for what we did, and you promised pain. So are you here to make me pay?
Yeah, I did say that, didn't I?
Huh.
Let's forget about that. At first, I considered every person on this side of the sea an enemy. But later, I crossed the sea and slept under my enemy's roof, ate the food they offered me. Reiner, I'm the same as you. Some of these people are awful, but some are good. Same where I'm from, inside the walls. We're all just people. But you were taught that the people in the walls weren't like you, that we were demons. You were just kids who got brainwashed. Hatred was part of your training. As young as you were, how could you have fought that? You couldn't have. And well, it looks like you've already paid.
No. You're wrong, Eren. That day, when the Titan got Marcel, Annie and Bertolt wanted to end the mission right then. And they would have. But I convinced them to keep going. Not just to save my own skin, but because I wanted to become a hero. I wanted to be respected. It's my fault. The truth is, your mother was eaten by a Titan because of me!
I have always hated my
all right
blood.
over there?
Yeah.
More than anything.
You sound like you're sad.
I am. I like
don't
him.
have sympathy.
I know, but I liked him.
Please, just kill me. However, I confess that I want to live. That despite everything, I believe this world is my birthright, just as it is yours. The people gathered here may belong to different races, different nations. But if we're to survive this crisis, then for the first time in history, we must join as one. So please, if you wish to live, then lend me your strength. Help me protect our world's future.
The thing is, if Eren attacks here, he's gonna unite all of these people
If we work together, we can overcome any obstacle.
Well, they are.
They're already uniting.
That's true.
I was right. I am the same as you.
I ask each of you to join me as I go to fight the devils who would plunge our world into hell! Help me defeat them!
I think maybe we were born this way.
Here and now, as a representative of Marley's government, I send this message to the devils of Paradis!
I'll just keep moving forward. Till I killed my enemy.
Oh! I thought he was softening up! No! Yeah, let's go!
A declaration of war!
Yeah, you want a declaration of war? This the declaration of war, motherfucker! Let's go! We're eating! If he's the Titan, that means Eren got free. Huh?
Yeah, I guess not.
Well, he didn't transform, but Eren kind of caught him off
I
guard.
don't think he's the one then.
Okay, it looks like there's nothing here at the end of the episode. But goddamn, bro, I thought Eren was softening up. He's like, oh, you're just like me. Motherfucker said, I'll keep moving forward till I kill all my enemies. Listen, it took us 3 whole seasons to get to this point. I was hoping that he would be like this after.
I guess he had to grow out his hair.
Yeah.
Because when he had that short little haircut, he was a whiny little bitch. And now,
long hair don't care. Let my
to
dick
see my inside of my face through my bangs. Serious business.
You're letting that shit hang now.
Dragon. He swings that over his shoulder, and then he fucks you up.
If this how he gonna operate through this whole season, I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan. Okay? Because this area is dope. Like, no mercy.
That was pretty rad. I thought he was going to go soft on him. I'd be like, it's okay, man. But then I thought, you know what? No, he's not going to do that. He's on a mission. He wants to get rid of them because they killed his family.
I'm sad if the Falco kid dies.
It's kind of sad, but
yeah, but like we've seen so many good people die on
conditioning him, and yeah, lots of good people
on our side
to go.
Yeah,
so that's sad. But if they want to take Gobby or whatever the fuck they call her, I'd be cool with that. She's a bitch.
Again, keep in mind these are little kids that have been indoctrinated and brainwashed.
Fuck
right?
Zeke too.
Like it's like when we see those videos of those kids in like India or Pakistan, and they're like, my life goal is to kill as many Indians or as many Pakistanis as possible. You know, and they're like so proud of that because that's all they know.
I don't care.
You know what I'm saying?
I still don't care. Fuck you, Gobby. Fuck you. And your little spectacle wearing friend too.
Yeah, I don't
like
know,
any
man.
of them hoes.
Like I feel as though since they're children, you kind of have to give them a pass
No,
because, like Eren said, they don't know any
like
different.
Children.
Yeah, you having them.
I like my children. Barely.
I was waiting for that.
I love my child. But I don't like other people's children.
You like babies.
I love babies. I love me some babies. If I could keep them all as babies, I would keep them all as babies. But then once they start aging up, it's like, oh, God. What a dreadful time.
Hey, man.
They start talking and telling you what they want, and it's like, oh, God.
It's the Y. It's the Y stage.
Or the no. All the no's. Yeah. Do this. No. Do this. No. Can you please do this? No. What? But then when they want something, you can't say no.
Because they're just crying.
So no, I don't care about those conditioned children.
I don't know, man. I can understand it. I don't agree with it.
They didn't care about all the children and people that got trampled.
What do you mean?
On Eren's island.
They don't know. Again, they're conditioned to think those people are subhuman. Like they're demons.
You are those people.
Exactly. But they can.
You are them. Should you be killed?
Here's the difference.
No.
They've
convinced themselves that they're special. Some sort of well, you're not special.
Exactly. That's the thing.
So no.
They're like, we're special. We're the chosen one, and everybody else, they're the sorry people. Oh well, they're the bad guys. We killed them, and then we get our special Marley badge where we can walk around in certain spots after dark.
Cut the tape.
Anyways.
I don't care.
You don't care. You don't feel nothing.
Gabi, I hope the end comes for you.
Bro, she's so little. Well, she's a demon though. She did pull off that mission.
She was excited to blow up a train to kill all those other people.
And those are just regular.
And those were regular degulars. Those weren't even the fucking island people. So please, give me a break.
You're not wrong.
Sympathy, 0 for Gabi.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, she is a killer. But they trained her.
Falco, I have a little soft spot because he seems very sweet.
Yeah.
But Gabi, right in the can with her. Damn. I don't like her. I don't like your name. I don't like your voice. I don't like your attitude.
More likely she gonna survive and Falco going down.
She's probably gonna survive and she's gonna be a problem. Yeah. Like, she's gonna be a problem. Yeah, she gives me... I hate her.
Well, if Reiner dies here, which I doubt he will, I think he's gonna
She can't get his Titan.
Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna die. I think he's gonna transform and protect the kid because he looked like he was like shielding the kid like that, so he probably just transform. That'll probably be his last ditch effort. Maybe he'll get that kid to eat him, and then that kid gets the Titan and come get revenge.
He can't just eat him unless he's been injected with mindless Titan juice.
True.
And nobody's been injected there right now.
True.
So he can't eat him.
We'll see, because I feel like it would be a good plot for this kid to transform into armor to get revenge, because Reiner is like his hero, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, and he's like a mini Reiner. Like, he has the same, like, soft personality, like, just like Reiner. So,
we'll see.
It might be a setup.
Reiner doesn't have a soft personality.
What?
His personality's not soft. His brain is soft. His personality sucks.
It fluctuates. It fluctuates.
He's soft in the head, not in the heart.
Smooth brain.
Be so for real, please. You feel bad for him because you're like, oh God, I can sympathize with this man who just wants to be someone important.
It's not that he wants to be someone important.
He said he did.
That's what he. Yeah, I get that, but that's not why. That's not why I sympathize with him. I sympathize with him because his friend died. And then he felt responsible. And because of that, he had a mental breakdown. And that's when he became two people, the warrior and...
Listen.
The warrior and... There's another one. The soldier.
4 Titan people were out for a stroll. And some random nincompoop popped out of the ground and munched him. Okay? And the 3 of you decided to flee.
Yeah.
Instead of helping your friend, you ran away like a bunch of...
Well, he's already dead, but they should have... They should have killed that.
You should have done something. Firstly, once he got chomped, they could have pulled him out of the thing's mouth, and he could have regenerated. They didn't have to let the thing munch him all the way down. Eren got eaten by a Titan, and he regenerated and came back.
That's true.
Others have been bitten and gone on. So if this is a Titan, you could have killed Ymir's little mindless Titan and ripped her out and then saved him, and he could have just recuperated and regenerated. And then your friend would be alive, but instead you guys ran away and cried, and then you got
separated. We gotta blame Annie for this.
You ran away.
I'm blaming Annie for this.
Of course you're blaming Annie because you don't want to put the blame on the person responsible.
Hold on.
I digress. I'm not done. I'm a regular person. If we were on the street and somebody tried to do something to you, though I am not of special anything, I would have to spider monkey this bot onto them and bludgeon them or claw out their eyes. I wouldn't just be like, oh no, gotta run.
Yeah.
I would have to save you.
Okay, here's the thing. The reason why
There was 3 of them.
You're
Three
right.
of them.
You're right. I don't understand. That's a plot hole. That should have never happened. The whole running away situation. I think that's a major plot hole that should have never happened. Because if you're saying that they've been trained their whole life for this very moment,
they're on a mission to take out an entire island of people. And the 4 minutes that you've landed, one of your guys is down. This is the fucking special squad.
You're right.
The Fantastic Four of Titans.
Yeah, you're right.
So for real.
You're right.
And then you want to boo-hoo-hoo. It's my fault. It is your fault. Do something.
Okay, Reiner, smooth brain. Let's say that. But Annie, hardcore. From the very beginning, she's always been a combatant. She's always been really good at fighting. She's always been super calm, rational. Berthold, smooth brain. Okay, he just kind of follows. But in that situation, I would have expected Annie to be the first one to transform and kill the other Titan. The other two, I don't expect anything from them.
The difference, I think, is that Annie was willing to go back and tell them what happened and take her punishment. It's what's his face. It's like, no, I've got to proceed on. I've got to become someone special. The other two were like, we can just go home and tell them.
That's fine.
We'll take what we get.
That's fine.
He wanted to keep pressing forward and kill a bunch of other people. So you know what? Why was your one friend's life more important than everyone else's? And then you go on your mission and infiltrate these people and befriend them, and you have to look the guy in his face after you knew his mom got munched. And, you know, I don't care about that guy. I don't care.
I don't know. In that whole situation, I will say Annie's the one that should have been... Again, okay? Annie's personality doesn't give me a random Titan pops up and we run away. I just don't get that from Annie. I can understand for the other two. Right, Berthold's Titan, because it's so big and slow, it probably wouldn't be as effective for dealing with like a little thing that they gotta kill. Right, Reiner, we can't expect anything from him, but because he's smooth brain, he was soft in the head.
I'm not even remotely surprised that you're trying to put the blame on Annie here.
Because Annie's good. Because she should have been the leader. I don't know why they chose this Marcel guy. She out of all of them. She's the... Even now, she can't die. Even now, they can't figure out how to deal with her. Even now, she's a problem. She's the best out of all of them. That's a fact. So she should
I am waiting for her to come back.
That's what I'm saying.
She's got to make a return at some point.
That's what I'm
saying. Why would they be keeping her for so long?
They can't break the armor that she's in. Mm-hmm. Which is crazy, because even now, Eren can turn into armor and he couldn't break her stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Annie's the best out of all of them. So, like, logically, it doesn't make sense for her to have ran away in that situation, right? Maybe she just got caught up in the moment. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, leave us your thoughts.
It's not Annie's fault.
I'm not saying it's her fault.
This is not to blame Annie for
I'm not saying
being a pussy hole. Like,
I'm not blaming her.
I'm leaving.
Ladies and gentlemen, leave your thoughts in the comments. We out here. Peace.
Justice for Annie.